The Lenni Lenape lived up and down the Atlantic coast in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. The Lenape were kicked out of their homes by the British. Some moved to Oklahoma and some joined the Nanticoke or the Muncie Delawares, while some groups of the Lenape still live in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Most of the Cherokees live in North Carolina and Oklahoma these days. More live in the U.S. cities now. In the past, the Cherokees land covered different parts of Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, Georgia, Alabama, and Arkansas. The Cherokee built their villages near rivers that let them drink fresh water, fish, and bathe. The fields and forests let them hunt and explore many new sites. The Cherokee grew 3 crops: corn, squash, and beans. The Lenape also grew the same crops, but they were called the 3 sisters. The men from both tribes hunted food. They hunted bear, rabbit, and fish. The Lenape also hunted geese, while the Cherokee also hunted fox. The Lenape grew a lot of cranberries. As well, they also ate mussels, clams, and oysters. Corn is very important to the Cherokee. One of their favorite dishes is corn mush, which they love to make, which is similar to corn soup. The Lenape lived in partly round homes called wigwams. The Lenape also lived in homes called longhouses. Lenape men built their houses by pushing saplings into soft ground, bending the tops of young trees, tying the tops together, making a round roof. They made the walls out of tree bark. In the past, Cherokees lived in villages. The council house was very important to the Cherokee because that is where they had very important meetings. When their houses were built, they had to build them around the council house. They built their homes out of wood. Inside and out the wood there was plaster. The plaster was made out of mud and grass. The roof was made out of tree bark and had a hole in the middle of the roof that acted like a chimney. The Lenape used to wear clothes made of animal skins. The women wore knee-high skirts, and the men wore breechcloths. Lenapes didn't think shirts were necessary, but they did wear mantles when it was cold outside. Both boys, girls, women, and men all wore earrings. The Cherokee men also wore mantles just like the Lenape. The women wore wraparound skirts and poncho-style blouses made from woven fiber deerskin. The men in both tribes wore breechcloths, and all the people wore moccasins on their feet. After the Europeans came to explore North America, both tribes started to wear clothes made out of cloth that the women made, including European blouses and jackets using beadwork. The Lenape believed in spirits. They believed that every living thing has a spirit. They call it a manito. Lenapes say that the good spirits bring good weather and good luck. Bad spirits bring insect bites and bad illness. The gambling grandparents were the 4 winds that blew over New Jersey. That is how the Lenape tell what season it is. For example, our grandfather is when the cold wind from the north starts to howl. They believe it is winter. The Max dance is one of the Lenape ceremonies. The Lenape also honored the corn spirits, whom they call the mother corn. The mother corn blessed the 3 sisters and other plants. The mother corn has a ceremony every year round called the Mask dance. These days, the Lenape still ask for good health. That is a special ceremony called the Dull Dance. The Cherokee belief system was created to maintain order in their lives. Numbers 4 and 7 repeatedly occur in stories. Number 4 represents the 4 directions: north, south, east, and west. The Cherokee had 7 clans, which are Deer, Wolf, Wild Potato, Paint, Blue, Long Hair, and Bird. The cedar, pine, spruce, laurel, and holly trees are among the most important among the Cherokee. They stayed awake during the 7-day creation. These trees were given special powers, and they are used in Cherokee medicine and in their ceremonies. One of the Cherokee spirits were called the Little People. They don't like to be seen unless they wish it. They live in rocky mountain caves and help children who are lost. The Cherokee hold the owl and the cougar as important animals because those are the two animals that stayed awake at night during the 7 days of creation. The Lenape alphabet is a phonetic alphabet, and each letter has one sound. Each vowel uses different accent marks. The Cherokee language is not actual letters. They are symbols. Each symbol stands for a syllable. Listen to the following words in Lenape. Hello is hey. Tooth is wipitene. Boy is pili chech. Girl is quechech. And good is walik. Next, in Cherokee, hello is see you. Tooth is keyuge. Boy is etusa. Girl a geyutsa. And good osda.
On the bank of the river stood Running Bear, young Indian brave. On the other side of the river stood his lovely Indian maid. Little white dove was her name, such a lovely sight to see. But their tribes fought with each other